Now, here's your host of Community Reports, HATIM.
Hello, I'm HATIM. Welcome back to VPTV's Community Reports. On this episode, we traveled down to the University of Toronto for the recent Go North event. This was a day-long STEM-focused event that was organized by the U of T's Engineering Outreach program along with Google Canada and ACTUA Canada. It hosted over 1,100 TDSB students who were involved in awesome hands-on learning from a variety of groups. Our VBTV crew were there with reporters NAFI and LAILA, who spoke with some of the organizers as well as many excited TDSB students and teachers who love being at the event. I'm HATIM. Let's send it over to LAILA and NAFI, who are standing by down at the U of T's BARAN Center and Convocation Hall.
I'm LAILA, you're watching on VPTV
We are here at Innovate Alley.
from the BARAN Center. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm here with Blair and AJ from Global Core. So guys, please tell me about your little stand you guys have going here today.
Virtual reality game that you use a controller to fit blocks into different blocks.
Yeah, it's a 360 experience where you sit on the stool and there's blocks all around and you play an interactive game.
Awesome, that sounds great, guys. Hi, I'm LAILA and I'm here at Engineers Without Borders with Rebecca, Niati, and Bumita. How are you guys doing today? And tell me a little bit about your organization.
Thanks. So we're here, we're actually called Engineers of Tomorrow. We're a part of Engineers Without Borders Canada, and we specialize in doing engineering outreach. So connecting with kids and changing the messages about engineering. So excited to connect with some kids today. We're going to make some buttons. We're going to get their hands in some, great hands-on activities. We're going to play around with making flour, and we've got a cool marble maze activity, so we're really excited.
Sounds like a really fun and exciting day for the kids. I'm LAILA and I'm here with Steve today. Steve, are you excited for today?
I'm super excited about today.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole bunch of people coming in and checking out some of the things our students have made. It's going to be great.
Oh, I'm really excited. The kids are going to love that. Do you have any showcase items that you're really excited to show off?
Well, what we're going to be doing today is showing what happens when people try to combine their interest in science education with their development skills in video game design. So we have some students who have actually made a bunch of educational video games, some of them mobile, some of them VR, for all the people who are coming here to play and to show them how they can make them themselves.
Wonderful. Sounds like it's going to be a great day today for these kids.
We are here with Ilana at Go North U event. So Ilana, tell us what you're doing here today.
Hi, so I'm representing the Department of Mathematics at the University of Toronto, and we have a bunch of math-related fun games and activities that kids can try out. So the one behind us is the Monty Hall paradox, where kids get to try to choose the right door to pick either a car or a goat, depending on what they want. Then we have tangrams, where kids get to make beautiful pictures with just very simple shapes like triangles and squares. And then moving down, we have Rubik's Cubes that kids can solve. So trying to solve the mysteries of the Rubik's Cube. And finally, we have the Towers of Hanoi, which is this fun game where you just have to get all of the discs to another post using a very simple set of rules. So that's what we have on display today.
So how did you come up with this idea?
So they're all very old problems in mathematics, but we're trying to show that math doesn't just have to be with numbers. So these are all very visual activities where you just, do things without having to make calculations. You can manipulate everything, but it's still a very important math problem.
Okay, thank you, Ilana.
My pleasure.
Hi, I'm Nafi. We're here with Lauren. She's part of Spin Master. So tell us what is Spin Master and what you guys do over here.
So Spin Master is a toy company based here in Canada. So we're here at U of T today with our Meccano brand, working with students who are interested in engineering to inspire young minds. And so all of our activity sets, we've got them out on the table for kids to create their own creations and use some of those engineering and science and math skills that they're learning in school.
So you guys build any of this?
Yeah, we've built these already, and then just on the table behind you, we've got some play sets laid out on the table for students to build their own creations and apply some of those skills they're learning in school.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Ben from Nanoleaf. So Ben, tell us what's happening over here.
Certainly. So these are our flagship product. These are light panels, and they're fully modular, so you can make them in any layout you want. And they're also Wi-Fi connected, so you can control them from your phone or your computer. And so we have various animations that you can play on them. You can make your own animations. They can respond to sound and music as well. And we're also working on our next generation of products, which are going to be the canvas light panels, which are going to be squares. And those are also going to have touch sensor, motion sensor, and I believe a temperature sensor.
We are at Convocation Hall. We are here with the Minister of Science, Kirsty. Hi, Kirsty. It's great to see you today.
Hi, Layla. Great to be with you. And I hear you did nuclear as well, a scientist.
Woo! Yes, for the science. So, how excited are you today for this STEM activity?
This is awesome. I wish you could go in there and see these kids. Science is for everyone. They can't wait to get started.
This is super exciting, and obviously it's very engaging for the young people and getting young kids interested in science. How important do you think it is to get youth, and especially young children, interested in science?
Listen, all children are born curious. They want to discover, they want to explore. It's up to us to foster that natural born curiosity through elementary school, high school, and beyond. And we hope that many of them will choose science.
Yes, for science!
Yes,
Woo!
science.
Hi, I'm Layla, and we're here at Convocation Hall with DJ Scratch. How'd you enjoy the event today?
It was amazing. Honestly, I don't get to play for this type of audience. Well, who does, really? A Convocation Hall filled with kids ready to learn. And this is my third year doing it, and I look forward to it every year. And this year was, no surprise, another great event.
That's amazing. So how do you feel being part of the science revolution for these young kids? Because obviously what you do is not traditional science, but I know there's a lot of sound engineering that goes.
There's a lot of science that goes into this. Actually, I had a kid come up and say, how does that work? And I have to describe the needles in the groove and how this is actually an analog thing that hits a magnet that turns into a digital signal in here that talks to the computer that can play any song they like. So it's kind of cool that you can relate it to things that they know. And even though the turntable is kind of an old technology, it's made its way into the modern world through technology, and I'm happy to share that kind of stuff at an event like this.
I'm Layla, and I'm here with Lisa. So Lisa, tell us a little bit more about the event and what you do.
Great. Well, I run Toronto's first science and art laboratory called Action Potential Lab, and it's in downtown Toronto. And we run workshops at our lab or at schools all across the GTA that combine science and art together. And that's some of the experiments that I did today at Go North.
That is amazing, and it's super intriguing to get young kids into the science aspect. So one thing I'm asking a lot of people today, how important do you think it is to get young kids into learning and loving science as young as possible?
It's super important. I mean, that's why I wake up in the morning. That's exactly what Action Potential Lab is all about, is getting young people engaged and mixing the sciences and the arts together.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Let's have a great day.
Thank you.
Solar powered car. Let's check this out. Hey, Grace. We wanted to come over here and talk to you about this amazing solar powered car. So tell us a little bit about it.
Alright, so this is the U of T solar car. It's named Polaris. It's the 9th generation car designed by the team. It raced in October back in Australia, and it placed 11th out of 36 teams.
That is amazing. So this is obviously really cool. It runs off sun energy. Why did you guys start this initiative?
It started way back in 1997. It was started as a capstone project to build a solar car.
Alright, Grace, and where is this car racing?
This car is racing in Australia, and the next race will be October 2019.
Awesome, and of course the question we all want to know, how fast does it really get?
The top speed was 104 kilometers per hour.
That is pretty fast for something that runs on solar power. Let's see what's happening in here. This is Layla, and I'm here with David and Amir, who work for the Outreach Engineering Program for U of T. So what do you guys think of the event today?
Well, I think it's a great way for kids to really get involved in STEM and looking at engineering, and it's just really cool science.
Basically, it's great, same thing as he said. Really impressed to see companies like Google and ACTUA and of course the University of Toronto, the big university, coming out to help STEM and outreach. Yeah.
So if you guys were their age, would you be coming to this event?
Yeah, probably. I went to events like this all the time when I was a little kid. Definitely this one.
Thank you, guys. This is VPTV, and we're at Go North today. Here with Jeremy from Inksmith. So what does Inksmith do, and what's your role with Inksmith?
Great. So I'm Jeremy. I'm the founder of Inksmith. I started the company 2 years ago now. We work with school boards across Canada to bring 21st century technologies into the classroom. So 3D printers, robotics. We do all the hardware, the teacher training, the curriculum, everything that goes with it.
That's really awesome. So I see you guys have some cool little knickknacks on the table. So would you care to show me some of them?
Sure. So this is a 3D printed prosthetic. This is kind of one of the many amazing things that 3D printers allows kids to do in the classroom. Well, what we try to think is that we're not teaching technology so much as we're teaching how to think. So we introduce like interactive lesson plans that are, more based around experiential learning. So getting kids to engage with the problem and then solve it. So like one of the examples is Grandpa's got arthritis in his hands but wants to brush his teeth. So what can we design Grandpa that can help him brush and floss his teeth? And then they'll 3D model that, they'll print it, they'll test it out, and then they see like how that works in the real world. And then we've got lots of robots around here too.
Awesome. So what age group of students are you guys targeting?
Primarily we work K to 12. So elementary schools, middle schools, high schools. We've got 3D printers in about 350 schools now. Then the robots, we're just making our first 1,000 and starting to roll those out. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, when I first started, I thought high schools would be like the really big thing for 3D printing, but we're seeing even more of a push at the elementary level with like the learning commons and digital spaces for kids, so.
Awesome. So do you find, okay, so obviously these kids are pretty young. Do you find it's hard for them to grasp what you guys are going through? Or do you think students at any age can grasp science?
I think that students at any age can grasp science, and I think that the earlier we start, the better. I think that getting this in their hands as early as grade 2 and grade 3 is the way to do it, because then nobody's told them that they can't. Nobody's told them that like this is hard or math is hard or any of that. I think the earlier the better. We're going to have more scientists. This is going to be in every classroom, and who knows where education is going to be in 10 years.
And so if you were a kid nowadays, would you be interested in this, and would you get involved in this?
Absolutely. I think like one of the funny things with like maybe my personal story is I started a 3D printing and robotics company, but I'm an international development and politics grad. So I never had like a tech class or anything that I could like really engage with technology. So I didn't know that that was what I was passionate about. So I started building 3D printers in my university dorm, and then that kind of springboarded into this company, and we've gone from myself a couple of years ago to 8 people in our office, so we've grown pretty fast, and it's exciting.
That's awesome. Congratulations. You guys are obviously doing some great work here with kids, and say yes to the future of science. So thank you so much. High five. Alrighty, I'm Layla, and I'm here with some students from Dundas Public School. So how are you guys feeling about today?
Happy. Excited.
Awesome. What was your favorite part of it?
Well, I really liked the VR over there, and the quick draw. It was just fun because I always wanted to try it and I never did, so that was really fun for me.
I'm Layla, and I'm here with Bernice from Steelsview. So why did you decide to bring your students to this today?
Well, my students love anything with building and science and engineering, so we heard about this incredible event from U of T and Google, and we really wanted to check it out, to challenge them to think beyond the box.
So do you think it's really important getting kids involved in science really, really young?
Oh, for sure. I think it helps them to be more critical thinkers, to kind of encourage them to realize that they have a place to kind of change the world, and that's the impact they can have.
So what is your favorite thing about science?
Oh, all the possibilities of where it can take us.
And I am with McKee Public School. Woo! Hi, I'm Layla, and we're here with some kids from McKee Public School in front of the Maker Kids booth. How's the day going so far?
It's going great.
And what are you guys interacting with this booth, and what's been your favorite part of this booth?
The sound waves and that little Steve guy that moves all around, and how kids make games here, and that game over there. It's really fun because you have to try to get the screen crew. No one has done it yet. It's really fun. Me and this guy in my class, we've been really, like the game, like we're really close to the end.
My dad, he's the owner of a 3D printer company, and I was really excited when I found out that he could do 3D printing, which was really cool because I could do creating whatever I wanted to do, and it was kind of awesome. So that's why I liked the 3D printing and science.
Hi, we're here with Rahel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
How are you liking this other event?
Oh, it's good. There's like so many new experiences and like adventurous things.
What's your favorite part about science?
Oh, about science would be like the technology and making the artificial intelligence.
Have you seen anything today that you thought was really, really cool?
Oh, the 3D printer. It's really good.
Yeah, the 3D printer was super awesome. You can print just about anything. If you were going to print one thing from a 3D printer, what would you print?
It would be a race car.
Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for catching up with us, and this is VPTV. And we're here with Ven. So Ven, what has been your favorite part of the day so far?
Oh, so today it was fun looking at the solar-powered cars.
So back when we were in the other building, what was your favorite experiment that they did on stage?
Oh, I like the glow-in-the-dark one. Yeah, like the tide and stuff.
What is your favorite thing about science?
I like artificial intelligence. It's really cool.
Do you think you're going to end up working in a science field?
Yeah, I think so.
And what is your dream job?
It's like a software engineer.
Hi, I'm here with Martha and Dylan. So how are you guys enjoying the day so far?
I'm enjoying it a lot. I love seeing all these cool creations that people in college have created, and I love playing with all the cool robots.
I think it's really cool that we got to be here today because I'm learning so much about technology and science and engineering, and I really want to come back next year.
Awesome. So do you guys think you guys are going to do something science-y in the future?
I definitely think maybe next year and the next couple of years I'm going to have a lot of fun doing more science because I learned so much here today.
I really hope that we do more science and activities because science is my favorite subject and I really enjoy doing it.
Awesome. And what is your favorite science fact?
My favorite science fact? Well, there's so many that I have, but one of my favorites is that the sun actually isn't just one color, it's a rainbow of colors.
Mine is that sound travels 18 times faster through metal.
That is really, really cool. Hi, I'm Layla and I'm here with ANWAR Knight from CTV. So how are you liking the event so far?
I think this is great. You know what's really cool about this? Firstly, that you see the young minds and the energy and the enthusiasm. And this is where it's going to begin because they're going to be taking us to the next generation of technology, the digital age. It's already been sweeping in the last 10, 15 years. But where these kids are going to take it, it's beyond the stars, and that's exciting.
That's amazing. So obviously you do weather, so you know a lot about science. When did your passion for science start?
Oh, when I was a little kid, I was fascinated with Mother Nature, even with thunderstorms. And it's amazing that, you know, when you talk about the digital age, no matter how much science or technology you have, at the end of the day, Mother Nature will always do what she wants to do. And that's kind of cool, too.
You are not wrong about that. So obviously you're here, you're enjoying the event. Did you see the event in the other room over there?
I have. We did a little tour, and we're going to broadcast throughout the hour here and give each little exhibitor a little piece of the pie and look at and explore. And I think the most encouraging thing, though, is to see such young kids already getting their hands, you know, into some items and starting. You can actually see the steam coming from their ears. They're getting excited, and that's what it's all about. It's inspiring minds. So this is an awesome event.
Hi, I'm Layla and I'm here with Dawn, who's doing a lot for this event. So thank you, first of all, for putting on this event.
You're welcome. Welcome here.
Awesome. So what do you hope students get from this event?
Yeah, so this event is really meant to inspire, excite, and encourage the future makers. So we know that kids are creative, they're interested in STEM. We want to kind of harness that, get under the hood of technology, and get them to explore it now. Why wait till the future to be the leaders in tech when you can be the leaders right now?
That is super exciting. So how did this event start?
Yeah, I started this event 3 years ago. Really happy to be partnering with ACTUA and Google. U of T Engineering just wanted to thank all of the teachers across the City of Toronto for their ongoing commitment to coding, as well as bringing digital skills into the classroom. The best way to do that was to invite the teachers to come down with their students and have a celebration. So this isn't just a celebration for us, really, it's a celebration for the Toronto District School Board teachers and their year-long commitment.
What do you find is the most rewarding experience that you get from this?
Yeah, so one of the most rewarding experiences actually just happened. We had one of the teachers from McMurk walk by. She happened to run into an engineering student who was her student in grade 4. So we're starting to see those moments where the work that the teachers are putting in, the work that we're putting in is paying off, and kids are actually completing high school, going to university, and coming into engineering. So exciting.
You know what? That is amazing. High five for engineers. Woo! I'm Layla.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Dawn.
And I'm Anwar.
And I'm Martha.
And we love science. And you're watching VPVP TV. And
You're watching
VPTV. Hi, I'm Layla, and we've been at this awesome Go North event all day. It's been fantastic. We have seen so many cool science inventions, and the kids loved it. So it has been a great day. Thank you to U of T and Google and everyone who has spoken to us. Thank you, and I'm Layla, and let's send it back to the studio.
And now here's your host of Community Reports, HATIM.
Thank you, NAFI and LAILA. It looked like an outstanding event. Congratulations to the organizers, U of T Engineering Outreach, Google Canada, and ACTUA Canada. Finally, thank you to everyone who spoke with us at this fantastic event. I'm HATIM. Thank you for watching. We've enjoyed bringing you community reports during Season 3, from the Tamil Heritage event in January to our final event down at the U of T. Goodbye.